throughout the course of our lives, throughout the course of our days, throughout the course of time, the one thing that we find ourselves doing all of the time, awakening, no awakening, doesn't matter, is you're chasing a state. You're chasing a way of being. You're chasing a state. You're chasing a feeling you would like to feel. If it is a drink you're having after work, if it is a smoke you're having when you're stressed, if it is a kind of food you're having because you want to feel a certain way, if it is company that you're craving because you want to feel connected, you want to feel comforted, these are all different states that we are chasing after. When you're chasing after a state, you're still connected with your body, and you're still in that loop where we believe that only matter can treat matter, meaning it will only take another body or something that we can perceive physically that is tangible, that is then going to give us whatever it is that we crave by way of that state that it is we are chasing. Now, those who have done it, now whether it is us becoming spiritually aware, becoming spiritually awakened, embodying ourselves even more, becoming aware of all of our states and becoming more embodied. Now, one of you might have spent years and years, spent a lot of time, and you go and you awaken, you go and you do all your homework, and then you come back. You come back, and those around you, then they start to follow this, and then what happens? A religion is formed out of this. When things become religious. Now, does that mean, if you look at all of the existing, say, religions or communities or cults or everything that there is, which brings people with a common purpose and common belief system together, would everyone have had that experience? No. I might go and give you a panacea. Here's this tablet, or here is the tool I'm giving you, here's the gong that I have now formulated, or I've now formulated a particular frequency that if you listen to it, or if you go and chant this particular mantra, this is going to happen because I've experienced that. So you won't have to go through any of that, and you do it. Now, does it really work? No. It will give you a certain amount of a change in your vibration. So if you're listening to certain things, if you're feeling, but to maintain that state, one, and two, for you to figure out why you were chasing that state is the key for you not to chase that state. Make sense? So if you are then going to find a device and you're going to find something, and of course sound heals, there are so many tools that we have, you will still have to go through it. You can't bypass. That is what we talk about when we talk about karma. We talk about this leftover, or what is carried forward. It isn't to say that you're carrying forward this big burden, it is cause and effect. That's all it is that whatever has happened in whichever way will come back. You're always in this loop, but you can come out of this loop, and then we stop chasing the state when we get down to the root of why am I chasing this state? Why are we going after the state? So when you experience a spiritual Kundalini awakening, you no longer feel the need to chase a state, but rather the state begins to chase after you. So that wherever you are, you can literally at will get into whatever state you want. Yeah? So you've heard of the alpha, beta, theta, all the brain waves. You've heard of these brain waves. If you're on this channel, then you've already heard of all these things. And if you haven't, they're different states. They're different frequencies. You'll be in an alpha state, so you can tune into more of the unseen. You can go into more meditative states. When you go into those states, ideas come to you. When you go into those states, wisdom comes to you. What we say, you're now downloading information. That download comes when you're in those states. Those states come when we are not in survival, when we are relaxed. And that relaxation, or that ultimate state of being in a state of meditation all of the time. You can be cooking, cleaning, driving, but whatever it is that you're doing, everything that is that you're doing, you can enter into a state of meditation. Your spiritual awakening gives you the biggest gift, and this is the gift of no longer chasing a state. Folks, no matter what you buy, no matter who tries to sell you, what they try to sell you, you can go on a course. A course, brilliant. It's a journey that you're going to go through. But if you're looking for a panacea, for some it can work if you have that amount of faith, the faith that you're going to be able to move a mountain, and you do move it. That level of determination, that level of, yes, I can visualize it because I can feel it. Because if you have that amount of faith, then you can really feel it. You can really taste what it is that you're after. So perhaps in that state, then a panacea will work. But in that state, you wouldn't be looking for a panacea, because you would be your panacea yourself. You are the state that you're after. You are the ultimate state that you're chasing throughout the day. So get to know you. Get to know you real deep. And see that beauty that you have inside of you. You will not try to find it anywhere. You won't look for love outside of you. You won't look for anything, not even freedom that you think you might get out of getting this, that, and the other. No, because you are everything it is that you're chasing after. Sending you so much love as always.